Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a little bit of a different haul for you today. We are going to Tkmaxx today. So Tkmaxx opened in Sydney, or in Australia I should say, this past week. So we went this weekend to have a look at what it was all about. For those of you who don't know, Tkmaxx is a store. So they've taken over Trade Secret. They've taken over Trade Secret. So it's the same sort of concept. So you have shoppers that will go out and buy excess stock, stuff that's out of season, things that, so not damaged stuff or anything like that. It's not second so much as just excess. So buyers will go out and get a good price for those items, bring them back to the warehouse, distribute amongst the stores, and so you often get name brand items very heavily discounted. So obviously I did a little bit of damage. If you're interested in seeing what I picked up from the store, then stay tuned. So there have been these sorts of stores in Australia before, but they've never really done very well because they didn't seem to really have much buying power. So Trade Secret, for example, you know, they were probably the largest network of discount stores we had in Australia, but they just didn't have access to that much stuff. So when you went there, there was a lot of old stock. You would find a bargain every now and then. Prices were still not high, but not that much less than what you would buy for. So when you're in the States, for example, there's such a large market there. There are so many consumers. There's so many more companies. So companies have more buying power in terms of a lot more products get produced, and therefore there's a lot more left over often, and so you can get these you know, big bulk deals on things and then distribute it to consumers. Because Tkmaxx is a global company, obviously they have the buying power to not only buy things from overseas, but also buy things in Australia, but bigger deals and bigger sort of hauls. So then they pass those savings on to customers. Now when we went, we actually went today, I just got back, there were some fantastic deals on luggage. So there was Samsonite, there was Antler, a really big, one of those hard cases Samsonite suitcases that we looked at buying a couple of years back. We didn't buy them, but we looked at them and they were like $300, $400 for a big case. They were on sale for $170, so that's fantastic. They had a lot of handbags. I almost purchased this beautiful leather backpack made in Italy. The leather was so beautiful and fine, and it was $189 down from roughly $400. What else? There was beautiful children's clothing, very, very cheap. In terms of clothing, there was a lot of stuff that I had never heard the brands of, but very good quality, high quality. I almost bought a pair of leopard skin like ankle boots. I kind of talked myself out of them, but they were beautiful, made in Spain, very, very fine, good quality, and they were, I want to say $70, but I just thought, really, I'm going to wear them? The answer is probably yes. I kind of regret it, but anyway, yeah, so much stuff there that I could have picked up, but I did buy a few things. I bought a lot of stuff that is homewares, just to try and organize my life a little bit more, and also some pretty things. All right, let's get into it. So the first item I bought is a handbag type thing. So it's a grey backpack from the brand French Connection. So I picked this up because I just love the colour. It is grey, but it actually has this tinge of blue. So it's kind of between eggshell blue and grey. And I just thought it was a really interesting colour. I have, since the beginning of this year, worn a backpack handbag instead of a handbag. I tend to get a really sore back, and I found that using a backpack, still a cute one, you know, actually helped a lot, and they are sort of in fashion as well, so that kind of helps. So yeah, I really like this one. It's got a magnetic closure. It then has a drawstring. It's just raw inside. So this is not leather. This is polyurethane, I want to say. So it looks, yeah, like it's raw leather inside, but it's not actually leather. I don't mind buying things that aren't leather when they're in a fashion kind of colour, but when I buy blacks and browns, I try and stick to leather. So this has a recommended retail of $118 on it, and I paid $69. So it's still not dirt cheap, but it's something that I really liked. I know I'm going to get some use out of it, so I'm really happy about this one. I picked up some bath and body sort of stuff. They had a really, really big range of like soaps and powders and hand washes and all that sort of stuff from all over the world. So it's not your standard made in China products. A lot of this stuff is European, and a lot of this stuff Looks like the kind of products you would pay quite a bit for in somewhere like David Jones. Very large bar of peony rose soap was $6.95. Some of these things I picked up for my mum and my grandmother and my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. Then we have a violet body talc. This was under $5. This was under $7. A really beautiful smelling hand wash. This one here is rosehip oil and bergamot. It's just cheap packaging, $6.95. I'm going to actually decant this into my really lovely glass hand soap dispenser. Again, another peony product. This one here is a hand cream, so just beautiful like gifts. Some more hand soap. This one smells like cherry blossoms. It's just beautiful. And this one's made in England. A beautiful almond soap. This one's from Italy. $6.95. My husband loved this scent, so we ended up purchasing this one for him. It smells like almond biscuits. Oh, yum. Alright, a really, really exciting thing, well, it's exciting for me at least. Amongst the kind of cosmetic stuff, I found a palette. So this is a palette from Coastal Scents. It's the Revealed 2 palette. This I paid under $10 for. I think it was $9.50 or something like that. So Coastal Scents is like one of those kind of dupey kind of brands. This one here, from memory, was a dupe for the Naked 3. And I actually never picked up that palette. So I thought, why not? For under 10 bucks, try out some rosy tone shadows. Let's just see if I'm right. So standard cardboard packaging, no mirror. Ooh, really pretty. So some really pretty shades there. If you're interested, I could do a review of this one if you like. So yeah, how good's that? I didn't see much else, but I did move through the store pretty quickly. We didn't spend much time there at all. But yeah, I saw this with some others there as well. There were also brands like Bliss Skincare. I saw some Dirty Works. I saw, there was lots of Nails Ink, heaps of Nails Ink. The spray nail polishes as well as other bits and pieces. What other well-known brands were there? There were styling tools from Babyliss. There was a lot of Vidal Sassoon sort of stuff. There was some Toni and Guy heat styling tools, just lots of stuff. Now onto some really pretty homeware sort of stuff. I picked up a couple of plates, which I know it's a bit strange, but I actually use these as props for blog posts, for flat lays, all sorts of stuff. This one, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's got this beautiful, like, almost hollow. No, not hollow. What's that word? It's not quite hollow. There's another word for it. I can't remember. But yeah, this kind of pearlescent plate. We'll see how this photographs. It's either going to be beautiful to photograph or really hideous. So we'll see how we go with that. And if I can't use it for that, I could just always use it in the home for a piece of cake. I don't know. And then I have a nice pink one. So this one here was $6. This one here was $7. So these are the items I'm most excited for. My jewellery is just kind of everywhere and there's no real rhyme or reason to it. So I found these kind of trinket trays. This one here was $20. It has a beautiful felt bottom. Obviously it's glass with the gold detailing. They just look gorgeous. And they're very well made. They feel really sturdy. So I got that one there, which is a flat one. This one here was a little bit more expensive. They need a good clean. But it has the chain there to keep the lid up. This one here was $25. Again, just like if you look at them, they're so well made and so delicate. And so I'm really looking forward to making some good use out of these. And then I also got this one for $20, which it says it's for the home office for pens, but it's far too beautiful for that. I'm thinking about putting it up behind me and putting some beautiful brushes in it. So it's just, again, I'm going to have to use some Windex to clean it up because it's very, very smudgy. There's one tiny, oh no, I thought that was a scratch, it's a hair. So yeah, the stuff that was in store, it wasn't damaged stuff. It wasn't even like the cartons were damaged. It was just, I don't know, excess stock or whatever. Lots of beautiful homewares. Alright, and that's it. That is my Tkmaxx haul. What did you think? Is there anything that you are coveting in my collection here? Like I said, my favourite items really have to be those glass items. And I'm also really excited for the palette because it looks really nice. Just a quick swatch. The shimmery one is very powdery there, but the two matte shades look really nice actually. So I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with that and seeing if this is a brand that's worth hunting down on the internet. But apart from that, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, something a little bit different. It doesn't always have to be beauty. I'm more than happy to share other hauls and stuff with you because it's something I really enjoy. Anyway, thank you so much for visiting. Let me know if you've hit Tkmaxx. If you have done something that's similar, leave a link in the comments below so I can see them. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and thanks as usual for coming and spending a little bit of time with me in my little corner of the internet. I'll catch you next time. Bye.